Well, here we are, back with this pre-war, I think early 30s BSA 350 engine, which I suspect to be a Model L of some kind or another. It's an overhead valve engine, and I've got the top end stripped now, and obviously I'm pretty sure there's going to be quite a bit of wear there, certainly on the piston and rings front, if not the bore as well. And I've yet to check the valves and guides and so on, but I'm concentrating on stripping the whole engine right down first and see what we're dealing with altogether. I felt a little bit of play on the drive side main bearing, which actually might have been waggle transferred from the timing side. I've got play here on the timing side, but anyway, either or both main bearings will be checked and replaced as necessary. I was quite sort of impressed with the quality and advanced design of things in here actually, and it sort of looks very similar to what you might see inside some of the 40s and 50s BSA singles, the pre-unit ones, even up to the likes of the Gold Star and so on. And it's all pretty familiar looking stuff in here. And we've actually got timing marks. We've got a dash on the inlet cam that corresponds with a dash on the timing pinion, and the exhaust cam we've got a dot, which again corresponds with the dot on the timing pinion. Whether the camera will pick those up or not, I don't know, but they are there. We've got an end fed crankshaft, and I suspect there's probably a roller big end in there, and the end fed crankshaft runs, well, the actual extreme end of the crankshaft runs in that bush there, and the oil is fed to it through various oilways from the oil pump, which is there. And it looks like we've also got an oil pressure indicator, as found on some pre-unit Triumphs from about 20 years later. So I don't know if the very first pre-unit Triumphs had them actually, but I know I've seen the sort of pre-unit 500 and 650 sort of Tigers and so on got them. Well, this one had that in the early 30s. I suppose even if the first Speed Twin had one, it would have been about 8 or 9 years later. Got a nice bronze drive gear there for the oil pump, and look how it's sort of, the teeth are sort of curved. They're concave, if you like, as well, to engage with the drive worm nicely. Looks like we've got quite a big substantial oil pump in there. I've yet to get that out. So lots of quality stuff in there, and quite advanced as well, I'd say. My next job is going to be, obviously there's quite a bit of wear in some of the bushes, such as the camshaft bushes, but bear in mind that they are also supported at the other end. But I'll be inspecting everything anyway and decide what needs replacing and what might be suitable to sort of carry on in further service, if anything. And hopefully the next video I make might give us a look inside the crankcases. Oh, and another quite convenient and possibly advanced feature was this, and I didn't realise at the time. I went to a bit of effort to sort of secure the spring so that I could dismantle and remove the crankshaft shock absorber assembly, realising when it was too late that I could have just undone that sleeve nut in there and got the whole thing off the crank in one piece anyway. So that was quite a sort of advanced and convenient feature that I've not come across before, although I've not done many pre-war engines, so maybe it's not so unusual, I don't know, but all very well thought out, and things seem to be in very good condition all round really. The cylinder head came off easily, which surprised me. The cylinder barrel wasn't too much trouble to get off. The piston sort of slid out the bore very easy. I think those piston rings might be rather tired. Can't expect everything to be just like new and clean it up and put it back together though, can we, eh? So next instalment hopefully will be us taking a look inside the crankcases and see what lurks inside there, and then it'll be a matter of assessing everything we've got and probably long chats with the owner and making lists and things, and see about getting it put back together bit by bit.